The man of the moment once again, Kudus Muhammad. Yes, the Black Stars players are in great form. And today we're going to talk about Kudus Muhammad. I also touch on Coach Chris Hughton. I feel he has no excuses heading into the African Cup of Nations. The players are in form and he needs to utilize them in positions where they are currently thriving for their club sides. Kudus, Williams, Antoine Semenyo, Joseph Paintel, they are all firing. Chris Hughton cannot mess this up. We'll look at the story today. We'll talk about Kudus Muhammad's performance. He got a brace today for his club side, West Ham United, in their 3-0 victory in the Premier League. The Ghanaian is enjoying life. After scoring in midweek, he continued that goal-scoring form this week as well. Subscribe if you haven't. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it and first talk about the amazing Kudus Muhammad this season. 3 goals in 2 games just this week. The Ghanaian is turning on the afterburners since joining West Ham United. Kudus Muhammad has been a revelation for the Hammers and become a key figure for them. After struggling to get into the starting 11, David Moyes being tentative with that decision, bringing him on as a substitute to ease him into the Premier League life and all that, he has done just that and eased him in nicely. There is no way Kudus Muhammad will be available and not start a game. Today, it continued with his goal scoring once again. He found the back of the net in the 22nd minute, partnered as assisted by Brazilian Paqueta in the 32nd minute as well. With his weaker right foot, he found the back of the net. The Ghanaian is enjoying life in the Premier League, and this takes me on to our coach Chris Hughton. All the players who are in our forward line are having a great season. Joseph Paintel, Kudus Muhammad, Antoine Semenyo, Iñaki Williams, they are all doing well for their club side. Chris Hughton really doesn't have an excuse. Let the players play. Let them be free to play. Yes, I'm being quite naive by just saying let the players play. Football is about tactics here and there. But I am just saying let the tactics that Chris Hughton deploys not hold them back. We have known Chris Hughton to be a defensive manager. Yes, that's the kind of manager he's been over his career. But with the Black Stars heading into the African Cup of Nations, which, mind you, Ghana are not one of the favorites for, it's going to have to let the boys go free reign. We are not expected to even get past the quarterfinal stage. Let's be honest with ourselves. Why not enjoy the ride while it lasts? Let the boys play freely. That being said, Chris would be the one whose neck will be on the line if things don't go well. But the boys are in form. You cannot ignore that. They have been amazing. Kudus Muhammad is enjoying life. Why does he not? He does translate it at times when it comes to the national team. He has been amazing for West Ham United, and the fans are loving him. His signature celebration of sitting on the advertising board is becoming something of a folklore of legends, staff of legends. It will be remembered for long periods of time. Chris Hughton needs to find a way to get the boys playing like they do for their club sides, and it will be in his best interest to get all of them playing nicely like that. It is a team that should be challenging probably for the African Cup of Nations, but it is too premature. This will be the first Afcon for a player like Iñaki Williams, first Afcon for a player like Antoine Semenyo. The African football terrain can be a bit tough, and they'll find out pretty soon. Yes, on paper, Ghana's front line looks very, very scintillating. It is very, very mouth-watering, but it could be different on the field of play. That being said, the boys are in form. Chris Hughton needs to find a way to help them express themselves freely when they take center stage in Ivory Coast come the 13th of January to February 11th. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on the performance of Kudus Muhammad, who was excited after the win, getting 2 goals, Paqueta as well, a hat-trick of assists. Kudus 1 goal shy of getting a hat-trick, and there have been comparisons drawn by Chelsea fans and Manchester United fans, considering the fact that these guys were all available, and they got, unfortunately, got quote-unquote scammed. Manchester United got Anthony, and Chelsea, he could not secure Kudus Muhammad. That being said, it could have been that he would have gone to those clubs and not thrive. We know the pressures that comes with playing for these club sides at times. We know how it can be daunting at times for players. The mental toughness, the mental fluidity you need in order to navigate these weary waters where clubs turn against you as easily. We've read a post one time somewhere, someone said Kudus Muhammad was a flop in the Premier League because he had not scored enough goals. He's not a striker, mind you, and people had this to say. He scored 2 goals today, 1 goal in midweek, and that changes the whole tone of it. People forget things easily. Recency bias is a thing. So yeah, it could be going smoothly right now, but you have to recognize that there'll be moments in the season where players will not be doing well. But that being said, I expect Chris Hughton and the Black Stars not to probably go very far, but to dazzle in the African Cup of Nations. With these talents being put together, we hope we have the master chef in Chris to put together an amazing buffet, a meal that we can enjoy come the new year. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the Yuletide. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on everything.